Hey everyone. Hi. Hear me? Any freaking hair? Looks like it is. I don't know. My voice might be getting off. Change that. Why? Oh. Weird. Okay. I'm gonna build a trident. Hey, Meganico. I'm doing good today. How about you? Yeah, so today's build is a Voron Trident 3D printer. It's a large 3D printer. It'll print 350 millimeters by 350 millimeters by I think 200. Can't say for sure, but it's the large Trident 350. I'm going to be putting a Revo, a Voron Revo in there, a Revo Voron. I've got the whole kit. So, yeah. I'm going to be able to, let's see here. This is a standard nozzle in here. These are different size nozzles. One smaller nozzle and larger nozzle. So we're going to be able to do some experimenting later on to see what we can do with those nozzles. I also have an LDO frame kit. The frame kit is it's okay. Call it space gray or something. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, it's great. I'll leave that there. I'm trying to figure out what's on audio. Right. Okay. There we go. Better. I feel like my voice is being clipped, but I don't know why. But I'm seeing on the TV. That might be better. Okay. So we've got our kit. Is this thing working? Let's see. Yeah. So, oh, it's got a battery indicator on it. That's not good. There we go. So there's the frame. It's pretty nice. I like the LDO motor frames. The finish on them is really good. Yeah, it's just a really nice setup. I have printed my own cable guides for this. So when it comes to prints, I sort of just threw this together. I should be able to cut them as I need. And basically, I'm going to use that to manage my wiring. I don't know. This isn't mine. This is another one I took offline. I don't know. We'll see. It's loud. So I have those. And now there's all the plastic. I got all the hinges. You know what? I'm gonna have to go overhead for this. I'm going overhead. So we got all the hinges. Not hinges. Those aren't hinges at all. Those are the clips to hold the panels on. I didn't go with the standard clips. I only printed those for the back. These are they're the what do they call them? Filament clips, because they're like held in with pieces of filament, and they just pop on and off as required. So I can just easily pop the sides off without having to take everything apart. And then I basically just have bags of all the parts. I printed black attachment pieces for the black panel on the back. I have a mod here. This is the inverted electronics mod. So instead of having the electronics up on the underside, it's going to be down on the underside, and I'm going to be able to just lift the panel off on the side to get to them. So the colors here are blue and yellow. And more blue and more blue. Okay, so this. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna let other people know that I'm doing this, because, you know, okay. So, yeah. And then I've printed some a little more, you know, stylish, or not stylish, but I've done a little more with some of the parts where I've done some color swapping. I was going to print the hinges with the Enraged Rabbit, but I just haven't gotten the Enraged Rabbit to the point where I'm happy with it. So yeah, there's a bunch of custom hinges. They're the hinges that'll allow me to fully, like, the doors won't be stuck to. They're 270-degree hinges. There we go. I said it. I said a number. And I have a blue plug, which isn't the same blue. I failed. Okay, so that's the plastic. I'm quite happy with it. Like, this was all printed on the 2.4, and like, yeah, you know, it's nice. It's very nice. I like it a lot. So, you know, everything really turned out. I can't think of anything I had trouble with. I printed both the standard afterburner and the current beta, which isn't the current beta anymore. for the stealth burner. So I don't know where I'm going with that right now. We could go stealth burner, but I might just end up defaulting back to afterburner until, you know, I can print a final version of the stealth burner. So yeah, that's gonna be that. A few modifications along the way, one of which I guess I skipped over here. In here? Yeah, well, here we go. Got Klicky. I don't want to use the probe. I have found that Klicky is just so much more accurate, and I just don't want to use the probe anymore. So I'm not even going to initially install that. I'm going to skip over that, and we're going to go directly to Klicky. And then of course there's the electronics, bottom electronics mount, which, I don't know, should be interesting. But yeah, that's a lot of plastic. And that's not on the screen right now. So I'm really happy with the prints. I only had to reprint 2. And I think that was because that's when the wires to the fan. I had to rewire my 2.4A. The wires. So my views of FormBot have changed since last time I spoke. Oh, FormBot. Oh, FormBot. Okay, so speaking of FormBot, I got the kit. This is a, I'm just gonna say it. It's a FormBot kit, but it's sold under Vivedino. So I'm not really, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. They're just spreading themselves out, so nobody knows what's going on. But yeah, basically, this is the version that came without a pie, though of course it still had a list including a pie on the bottom, so I've had to add my own pie. Pie not included, so that's fine. That's actually not the pie. This is the pie, but whatever. Now, the rest of the kit. I haven't really looked. Make it look clear. Yeah, whatever. So this is the rest of the kit. I don't know what's here. It looks like a bunch of stuff. It would be useful in building a 3D printer. It's the exact same stuff that comes with the, it's the same setup as the 2.4, same wires. I'm gonna do the wiring a little different this time. I am gonna use their harness, even though I have spools of the proper wire down there. It's about what they've provided and me seeing what it's about. We've got our Voron probe. It looks like a real Voron probe. That's the real deal. So I can't complain about that. I am going to put that away, and I may use that in something else. It's the same probe that came with the LDO kit. So, what can I say? What can they say? Got some hockey tape. it's automotive wiring tape is what it really is. Have a power cable. Oh, nice heavy duty power cable. How much power do you think this thing uses? That can go in storage. We got our Z probe and our X and Y probe. Z probe, Z end stop, X and Y switches. Some magnets. Why is all these little things loose? What are these? These look like, oh, these are the things in the corner where the bed, because it's a triangle, it has 3 pivot points, so when it balances itself, these are the pivots, basically. We've got more sealing tape, like foam sealant, and another roll of what doesn't look to be 3M tape this time. So here, oh, that stinks. Probably this. Here we have no name brand PHB tape, which I will not be using. Oh, I'm gonna be here for about 5 or 6 hours. So yeah, enjoy. Enjoy your power walk. What I should do. That's right. Yeah, so they've got some tape and the other stuff. I've got a SD card, a 32 gigabyte SD card. Oh well, I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Pictures? Use it for camera? Where did it go? Like, wow, that did it. Quite a bit of trouble. I have the Gates belts. Yeah, they're Gates, so they didn't go wrong there. We have another bag of much too large zip ties. At least LDO got the zip tie size right. It's just too bad with that kit, those zip ties. There's a reason they had to send 100 because you needed 12 zip ties. Because they were rotten. They literally cracked when you bent them. So we've got our hot end, we've got our fuse for our bed. We've got a filter. We'll be doing a rebreather modification for the ABS printers later. I need to supply some kits and fans, stuff like that. But that's going to be something coming up in the future, is doing rebreather modification to both 2.4 and this Trident. So we got all our fasteners. There seems to be a lot of pieces in there. I'm gonna put those over here because this is where they'll live for the next few days. We've got some cable management stuff. I don't know what this is for. I just don't know. Sun-on fans, or Sunon. That's acceptable. More of them. We've got the blower and the hot end fan. Got some rubber feet. Yay, rubber feet. I'm not gonna pop all this stuff open. We've got a diode, some GT or 2 GT 22. I don't know what those are for, but we have 2 of them. And we have a Cat 6, what do they call them? Keystone jack. I don't know why these come with Cat 6. Personally, I'm gonna put in, I'll put in a USB connector. I have a USB mail to mail, and it can just attach that to the USB connector, and then I can like easily throw on a tool head board, not a tool head board, a accelerometer. So we've got our power supply. This is the LRS 224. So it's a 200 watt, 24 volt power supply. This does not have to heat the bed. The bed will be switched using an Voron switch. Got our 5 volt power supply. That will power our Pi. I am going to use it this time. I've never had a problem with the 2.4. I'm going to just put this back in here now. I've never had a problem with the 2.4, which is powered by the Octopus, but I'm not planning on having problems. We have a bunch of connectors here. Yeah. This might be useful for me somewhere. I don't know. Before I actually get to the wiring in this, I may do some things. I may make a board that holds all the JST connectors, and basically I'll create my own little harness, so everything can go to a central place as opposed to the wires being all janky. We got a thing to clamp the Voron switch to the DIN rails. Temperature sensor for the hot end. We've got our big Trident Octopus motherboard. That will be our controller. Get our rubber duck. No copyright issues from these guys. No, maybe I'll leave it in the box so we can experience opening the box and getting the rubber duck once again. I got some 2 GT 22, you know, things for the, oh, a display. And it's a big tree tack. And I has another little ducky. Yay! Okay, see you later, Meganico. Then we've got the drivers. We've got 6 drivers. Z, 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 X, Y, E. What do you know? Nailed it. And these are 2209 Big Tree Tech. TMC 2209s. They don't come with duckies. No duckies with this. So we got 6 of those. And that's our small parts. And really, these are the main parts. Like, I don't know, the printed parts. I'm pretty sure I could whip up a set of those. I can whip up a set of those and I have this in less than a day. Except for the skirts and all that. Oh well. So we have our, I'm gonna guess, X, Y, and Z rails. Which is their Vivedino. Yeah. This will be the last kit I buy from them or FarmBot. I'm not going to go into it, but it's not going to happen again. There's no reason for, you know, like, yeah. So whatever. What do we have here? We have our Z motors, and they are they don't have any backlash, anti-backlash things on them, but maybe the bed's heavy enough so you don't really need them. Could be. Okay, so there's our parts. Let's see what we got next. Oops. Below that, we've got, I'm not gonna pull it all out. I'm just gonna pull it out in the tray, put back easier. We've got a print surface, which, you know, of course is only one-sided. And they put somebody else's logo on it. I guess it is for a Voron printer, but you know, I really think this is an awful thing. PEI sheet on there. I know I can go get my own PEI sheet, and I will. But yeah, I really wish that that would come with a PEI sheet. We've got another magnet for the to hold on the heater, and it is a Vivedino heater. And then we've got our, according to them, what is it? Precision machine cast plate. As we tested the flatness of this plate is from 0 to 0.1 millimeters. Yeah, that's not flat. Half the thickness of a filament is not flat. But whatever, I don't think that's gonna matter in this case. Okay. Off. So the next layer has that's the end of it right there. It has their frame, the DIN rails, the power plug, a hot end. We won't be using this. Bushi. Oops. Bearings. Don't be dropping the bearing. Okay, don't drop the bearings. We've got ourselves a fake BMG extruder gear kit. Here's the Voron switch. That's an Voron switch, all right. So yeah, this will basically take the 24 volt from the MCU and pass through the 120 volt to the bed. Got the extruder motor, and we've got our A and B motors, or XY and YX motors, which is what I refer to as you. So that's our parts. What I think I'm gonna do is pull all this, done that, out of here. Oh, they're Moon's motors, by the way, which, you know, they're known. And now we will attempt to pack that away. Won't be needing this for a while either. Probably first. Ow. You hear it scream? This should probably be on top. It will be required before anything else. Screws will be required before anything else. This is still a ways off. Okay. That's cleared. I'm going to take these pieces I took out of that other layer and throw them in this layer, along with the Raspberry Pi box and all that stuff. It's actually not a Pi box, it's a brand new in the box Raspberry Pi 4B that I bought a long time ago. Okay, now the frame. Let's have a look to see what's going on here. What would they like us to do? I should probably tie my shoelaces. Hurt myself. So what we have here are blind joints. Pretty straightforward. And this is what we're going to build first, the frame. I don't know how I'm gonna figure all this out, but I'm guessing this is probably E or H. I don't know. Oh no. E is dependent on the length of the size of the printer. Okay, these are all the same. There's no hole in the middle. I don't know what to do with this. They are really nice though. I haven't, oh, that's not true. I was gonna say I haven't built a printer with the frame that came with it, but that's not true because the LDO okay, are these like C? Okay, I get it, I get it. This might be G. This might be C. Then I'm still confused about why there's whatever. Oh, okay. That's the one. No, still doesn't make sense. They're not quiet, are they? I think there should be 7 without any screw holes in it. One of them is the one in the back where the thing for the back Z comes up. Okay, so what do we have here? Got B. Okay, that's A. Excuse me. I think this is C because it's tapped, which would make this G. This would be E. No, this would be H. I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm confused from this diagram. Those have no tap on one side. This one has no tap on either side. I'm confused. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. What else can I do? Okay, so C extrusion. Well, time to get the bolts out. I should probably put the Revo back on the shelf. We're not going to need that for a while. Okay, so we start with 16s. landed on a magnet. Good job. Okay, so then we need nice. All these and these. Do I somehow have two H extrusions here? So I think this is my H extrusion. Does seem kind of weird. I don't expect there to be any screw or tap issues or anything with this kit. But we'll see. This is an LDO kit, so it should be okay. Not the full printer, but the frame. Oh, and I didn't get my squares out. Okay, I'll have to get those at some point. Maybe as soon as I get these screws in, I'll take a quick break, make some more coffee, and go get those. But we're definitely going to need them before we tighten these up. Wow. So we'll see how the roll-in peanuts, how those work on these extrusions. Because I found sometimes that anodized or whatever versus powder coated, I don't know what these are. These are actually sort of right as well. They're the same as the ones on the switch wire. I'm actually going to say they're not the same as the ones on the switch wire. Excuse me. best bet is to do this. I don't know what about it yet. Come on. Still gonna take, like, I figure 30 hours. Maybe not. It's not my first Voron, but it is my first Trident, so hard to say. The instructions are, I don't know how old they are, so they might be of the older variety, but we'll see. My guess would be that goes in there, but whatever. We'll follow the instructions as opposed to just doing what we want. Okay, it has its own ideas. So we are going to take C, one A, place a B in it, but can't tighten those up. And just, you know, have to know that we're serious. And I would guess we are going to continue from there. Okay. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to square this. Is that right? What's wrong? See if I can. That. Like that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go find the squares. This table is, oh, don't tell me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah. So yeah, even LDO does it. The hole is not tapped deep enough. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go find a square. Not the square, the squaring kit. And I'm gonna also make some coffee, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Get back on this. got the goods. Here we go. We've got this. I did find them pretty easy to use. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to do some dip. This is what I had to do. I had to put this way out here. That out there. Problem with that, of course, is you're only squaring one thing. This is what I had to do. Get it right. And then this should be square just based on that. Hope so. I really hope so. Okay, and now I've blocked the holes and can't tighten. Okay, but we had a bigger problem before I went and got the things, and that's that the screw, even the LDO, they didn't tap the screw holes deep enough in some of the holes. So what do we do about that? How do I, the only option I have is shorter screws, shorter bolts. Try cranking tight, but I think I might just end up screwing things up. I don't, yeah, there's no way. So what do you do? What do I do? What do I do? You know, it would be okay if I had some M512 or M5 something, but all I have is M510s, and that is really, really short compared to an M56. That's like cutting the amount of threading that goes into the frame by probably more than half. So I don't know what to do. Tighten that up. Move that in. almost starting to wonder if that's overkill. Okay, I'm gonna go around the other side and crank that tight. Looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna just go around again and we'll just. Okay. Just too much stuff already. At least I'm tightening enough so that I know that the tap is good. We'll deal with the ones with the bad taps after. Not sure what to say about the bad taps. Not so bad. Good. Of course, you know, there's a top piece to put on this, so that's going to change everything. And like I was saying, I was going to say earlier that it's hard to say about these, whether or not they're level. Oh, I don't like that. I feel like it's going to scrape my frame up. Okay, not the best way to level it, I don't think, but it's gonna work. And this is just to keep things in place while the bolts are tightened, really. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even have to tighten and put the thing on the other side. Okay, no more of that. That's just gonna destroy the frame, scratch the hell out of it. Really? I thought I checked all these. The table, of course, is like it's not granite slab flat, but it is extremely flat. It's solid wood. This side. Oh. Okay, now that I think about it, I might have been better off. Oh, no, I don't. I was gonna say, I might have been better off doing it on its side. But no, I realize there's an issue with that as well. The whole thing turns. Okay. Then, because I'm an idiot, take this one apart. Because, you know. No, don't take that one apart. Come on. I know you're in there. Is it tapped enough? Might be. Careful not to snap them, of course. Okay, this does need to be measured. But I don't have anything to accurately measure it like a caliper. What? 175? 225? That doesn't seem right. The distance is shown for a 250 spec frame. Add 25 millimeters for a 300, or 50 for a 350. Which makes sense. The difference here is that when I measure this from the inside to the outside, it comes up at 22 and a half. If I measure it from the inside to the inside, it comes out at 24 and a half on both sides. If I measure from the outside to the middle, it comes in at 225. Oh. Okay, never mind. I get it. Yeah, never mind. Everything's good. Other than me. Okay. Oh, good. Now that worked out as expected. Yeah, 22.5. How's that gonna work? So now this is what we're in. What we got right now. We use an extrusion furnace spacer. We're using a 250 size Trident. Use a 330mm E extrusion as a spacer to locate the Y extrusion. Excuse me. That doesn't match up with the hole. It half blocks it. Oh. Extrude. Do I need to put a piece of tape on it? Doesn't scratch shit out of everything. Guess I should. Oh, an avalanche of glue sticks just occurred. This is a terrible thing to see. Glue sticks as far as the eye can see. My prediction is it's going to be a piece of tape too thick. Ah, really? Tighten it, you can't get that out. Whoa, come on, really? You gotta be kidding me. It's gonna be two pieces of tape too too long. I don't want to scratch crap out of it, eh? Like, I'm listening to the instructions in that sense. This has to be redone. It was too tight, and it was crooked on this one. That's better. That's not. That's better. I guess they want both of these on here. It just shows one. Oh, both. Whatever the case may be, scratches aren't going to show up big time on this okay. Yeah, this space gray, it's a scratch hiding color. Both sides at once. Now why can't I? Oh yeah. Okay. This is where the trouble begins. Because now, whoops, I did not put on a good screen for that. Now maybe? The top of the frame needs to go on. But I think the best bet for putting the top of the frame on is actually like this. That's floor tool. Okay, that's good. Ow. I would say that this table right now is a perfect surface for this. I will say that this table 2 years from now, or a year from now, will not be a perfect surface for doing this. Like that is amazingly flat right now. Amazingly flat. It's perfectly flat, not amazingly flat. That would be flatter than flat. That one's okay. That one's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other side first. What does that mean? Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. I will say, like, you know, I did the first, this guy, the 2.4 here. It was built with a third-party frame, and it was a total ripoff. 80% of the holes weren't deep enough. I had to almost retap everything. This one, on the other hand, don't break it off in there, whatever you do. I think I'm only gonna have to retap one. Now the problem, there is an issue with that though. Because there's tap that I had, it's not. Alexa, turn the stream bulbs down to 40%. You suck. No, you don't want my feedback. And shut up. So yeah, arguing with Alexa. She didn't do anything. She just ignored what I said. And just said, okay, okay. Chad. Okay. 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 That might be enough. Why would they thing on a mic 6 feet long? I can literally, with this thing attached to my waist, I can literally trip over the cord. That's actually what I just did. Oh, yeah. Guess I should do both sides. That's all right. Okay, I think I got that too. It doesn't move when I tighten. It didn't move when I tightened it. There we go. We have our frame. Yeah, there's no space there at all. Yeah. Wow. Actually, this is probably my squarest frame. 2.4 was squared on top of an IKEA table. Yeah. It worked. It worked perfectly. Actually, it's a beast. It just goes and goes and goes. I'm actually really starting to think about joining PIF, because I could have that thing going, printing a kit every day in a bit. Get 2 of them going. This is the only thing I'm worried about right here. And I am going to fix it. No, it's like dropped into place. Yeah, I guess it did. So this is that last corner. No, it's not the last corner. The last corner is this one, right? To take apart. There's something going on here I don't like. Oh, the whole thing's twisted. Okay. Not anymore. I can see why those clamps are not, those 90-degree clamps are not suggested. They don't really work. They hide crookedness. Much better. You fix the one on the other side, because it's absolutely freaking crooked too. Ah! Like that. You want to turn the screw, and you feel the whole thing move. Oops. Well, we're at the point where we can say that if this is cut square, these are cut square, this is square. If they're not cut square, there's no fixing. You can't make a triangle square. Oh, but hey, we're not talking polygons here. Need a perfect square, and I think we got one. I don't need to tighten any of that more. And even the one I was worried about, it tightened down after taking the screw in and out and in and out and in and out. So it's probably just a burr caught in there or something along that lines. Oh, cool. You get to build something. AB drives. And idlers. I have an idler mod. I noticed that these are the R1 instructions. So these have what looks like an idler mod with the screws offset. But let's move this out of the way. Hey, plastic card, where'd you go? Well, that still didn't last very long. Oh. Okay, so we got our plastic parts. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Move things until we see what we're looking for. I see AB drive units in there. I see yellow functional things in there. This seems more like afterburner, screen. The Z, or the, yeah, okay, goes after. Now, and thinking they can go on the printer first. Okay, so we need to get rid of this big giant thing. Smooth. And there needs to be 4 of these. But I only have 3? That's impossible. I don't know if they go like that. But hey, that's all we need right now. I don't see them in here. My guess then is they're not actually in here. I really hope I printed them. Whoa! Why are you like that? Whoa! Not happy with that. That should not be a thing. I can print that. Why is that other thing a problem? It's a problem on all of them. I bet you if I reprinted them, they'd be fine. They're fully functional. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if I would have caught that earlier, those 4 pieces would have been reprinted. I don't know what I did. I might have just sliced them with a profile that didn't have the fan on. I don't know. So this shifts the screws to line up with the pulleys. That's what this mod is for. These are all in the R1 anyway, other than the fact that they found a way to just do this normal. I am going to reprint these. So tomorrow's stream, those will be done. Wondering if I should just get that all going now. Oh well. Probably shouldn't do that. It's not plugged in right now. I was out of town again, so shut her down. key pieces in there. Okay, so we're basically waiting for a soldering iron to warm up. Grab some of these. We're going to need our bearings. We're going to need our shims. We're not going to need our M5 by 16. You know, there seems to be a lot less screws here than I would imagine. Like a lot less. Like I don't know. 540s. I'm using a few of those right now. Yeah. Is that the piece we need? Does look like the piece we need. Is this the opposite of the piece we need? There is no opposite to the piece. Okay, here we go. We're diving right in. 2 hours in, we're diving right in. I'm really trying to make sure that I get these right. I have in the past, I had to pull some of the parts off my carrot feeder because of not having these pushed in far enough. That was warm. Those in, and we are going in 2 of these. Do they have M5 insets? I like the accent part. Accent part. Look for foreign hard shapes next to the part to indicate their accents. Okay, so that's going to be really confusing because I didn't follow that. I made up my own rules because I wanted a balance of blue and yellow. My Ukrainian flag type blue yellow. So that's why this is a little different with the frame being blue, or everything up top being blue and the skirts actually being yellow. Okay, so those are done. We also have this and this. Don't know if those are squeeze-in or what. Don't seem to be. And there is some artifact in there. Some printing. Not gonna worry about it. The bolts that go through to hold them, we'll keep those in just fine. So we want M540s. It's going to slide up through there. And then we're going to put a stack on it. Now, see, I've been trying to figure out something. I haven't found any information anywhere. What's the difference between an F695 RS and an F695? What is the RS for? So we've got one stack here. Then we have a lid. Wow. Did I get it? I think I got it. That's not gonna work. Go. Do they want an M330? Oh no, they want a 40. Where are those? Where are those? Ah, there they are. And for some strange reason, a washer. But again, these are modded. These are not the R1 ones. These are the modded ones from the original. For the That's not good. Yes. There we go. Stack numero uno. Nice. I do like how they've done it though, where it's not actually split there and the hole is all encompassing, not split on the hole, which these are. Not a good look. Sorry, I know you. Never. I shut up now. And we're gonna create another stack. And we're gonna create another stack. Stack them up. Oh. Well, that didn't work out well, no, did it? Not for frickin' anyone. And Bolt was like, nah, you know what? I like it here. I'm gonna stay here. By force. I don't know how that works out. Okay, so this will go in here. And I will drop this through here. And that will be that. There we go. Oh, I guess I was skipping ahead. Nailed it. A drive has a cutout. Okay, so we're taking these away, and we're going to leave these here. So we're going to work on the A drive with its cutout. Cut it out. Hey, Luke. I did not see you there. I have not been paying attention. I see you've already left. Hi, Luke. Unless it's blinding. But, whatever. Okay. Now, what do I need now? What's next on the menu? M530s. I don't get it. Oh, there. And there. Now they're going to make us put stacks on those. Yeah, so this one has one stack, this one has two. I do need to do something in order for me to have chat like right in front of me. Right now I'm using my laptop for instructions, so that is sort of out. Though I think really that's only out because it's a you know, a 7-year-old Surface I'm using, and OBS is killing it. Like, I mean, killing it to death. Killed to death. Okay, so I think that's the first stack. And these are plastic threaded. But they're literally threaded into threaded plastic. Like, it's not like we're threading the plastic. The threads are already there. They were printed in. Look inside that. See inside that? Can't see inside that, can you? Yeah, there's threads in there. So we want to be careful that we don't strip those threads, but we also want these to be, you know, we want them to know they're going to be together forever. Okay, so now we need to grab, what do we need to grab? We need to grab some XY motors, or AB motors. Let's call them XY and YX. We need the gears. I know this is a cheaper kit. I do know that, but there's no organization to it at all, and everything's just thrown into a bag, a box. Even when it comes to this stuff, you never know what you're gonna get. Or if a grub screw is falling out, set screw, whatever you want to call them. I need some stuff. Glue. Some thread locker. Whoops. Loctite 245 is what I used because it was available on Amazon. No prep at all whatsoever. Okay, so first one of these, motor out. We want 16.5 millimeters on the on the millirator on the caliper. Wow, nailed it. It was nailed. Dun dun dun. Ah. Yeah, that's it. Get thread locker in your eye. Don't get thread locker in your eye. Not that I speak from personal experience, but don't. I'm getting them both ready right now. So that once I wipe up the table, I know that's it. IPA can cut off. Okay, so we want 16.5, and this one goes up this way. Okay, the problem I have with all this right now is none of that's gone down on the flat, the D cut on the shaft. There we go. And what we want in here to hold this on, I don't know. M330s. It's getting messy. That goes together just beautifully. Just unbelievably nice. No resistance to any. See that come together. No reason to crank these so that they never ever, no. Just no reason to crank them tight. There we go. I think that's our B motor. I don't know. Oh, oh. Okay, I think it's coming through here. No, I'm wrong. Okay, a couple more stacks. We've done the first bag. Okay, there's one stack. There's two stacks. What's going on? Oh, that's what's going on. Wow, that's loud. So easy for me to skip ahead. .5, that makes sense. Wow. Just like rolled it there and it stopped. That's where it was at. Okay, I gotta get down on my knees and hide this from this level. Okay, so that's 6.5. I should print the spacer thing, but I didn't see it. It might not exist on the R2 on the original Trident, which is what I'm building here. So, the title is Frame Kit. And yeah, but now we're on to motors. So, oh, this is moving, this is going to move quick. Especially compared to 2.4. But the 2.4 with that floating gantry is that's the printer. Sorry, I love my 2.4. Checking the work. So now we're back to working on the frame. I'm gonna see if there's a Fushi store. Maybe I can get me some Fushi bearings for a Fushi price. Because right now when I buy bearings, I feel as though 10 for $13, $14 Canadian is expensive. I don't know why I feel that's expensive. When some companies in Canada are charging 45 cents for a bolt. You know, here let's rob our own people so they can't, you know, progress, or they can just go to China and buy it for somebody else, and for the price of 3 bolts you can get 50. Sorry. Okay, so this is what we've got. Here, let me get rid of these this squaring stuff. Frame squaring. And we're back to here. But you know what? You know what? It's 2.5 hours. I think I've got to take a break. We got our T-nuts all ready to go here. We're gonna get those in here, 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 and here. Here, 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 and there. These are going to pop onto there somehow. Might have to loosen the screws and take them apart. Or maybe not. I guess if I was going to do that, I should have done it the right way. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just like, will they slide on? And I put it on the wrong way. But that doesn't matter. I'll take it off. And I'll be back from my break in 10 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back. My frame all ready to go. Piece I put on backwards, taken off. You know, I think I sort of have an image of the next Voron in my head. I'm gonna see if it holds true. But I'm just gonna say one thing. The image I see is a lot chunkier than a current Voron. That's all I have. That's all I'm gonna say. So we need some M5 peanuts. Not M3s, M5s. So don't mess it up. Oh. If I get a better view of this. It's a better view. It's a view. Is it better? I guess so. For this, sure. So I need to basically put the screw holes closest to the corner. And same for the other ones. Wow. I shouldn't do that. So every single one of these extrusions has a line down the middle. There's a groove down the center. Yeah, there's a groove down the center. Every single one of them. Except this one. There is no groove down the center. Yes. There's no groove down the side of it. But that seems strange. That seems very strange. Like every single one except for that one piece. There's no other piece that it could swap out with. I don't get it. Yeah, basically it's only got a groove on one side. This is the one with the groove in it. That is very strange. My guess would be that I have to do this on the other side too. Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. You know, roll in T-nuts. the kind that don't want to roll. But I think it's if this were the frame, wow, it came with it, they would roll in fine. But my belief is the frame on the LDO kits has a thicker coating than the other Chinese kits, is my thought. I could be wrong, I could be totally wrong, but that is what I'm starting to suspect. That's not going to be easy. That was. Still don't know how far I'm going to get today. I would guess that further than I thought. Because I already think I am further than I thought I would be. But based on this, wow. Every second one is this hard to put in. Unless it doesn't have those ones where there was no line down the inside of the thing, they just rolled right in. Come on. No, no. No, not gonna move and not gonna do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't have problems with the peanuts like that. That one went in easy. Okay, 2 more. No, there's literally 50 more in that bag. 50 more in the other bag. So yeah, not 2 more. Oh, that one went easy. I guess it's just basically cheap peanuts. Okay, so we want this to be like this. Want these to be out a bit. Is that? No. It's the right one at least. We just want to line these up. Okay, so we've loosened this? No. And they're using the M5 pens. I hope there's not any more there's no bolt deviation between the R1 and R2, because I'm just using the new instructions, the R1, not the R2. The R1. there's not really a lot of difference in the parts. Some of the overhangs and the bolt holes were done a little different. The offset here was done like right here. It's just gotta be a better way. I just haven't figured it out yet. But it's hard to see this. Now these do have to be tight. There will be pull. The belts will be pulling on this that way. So they need to be. Snug and a half and a quarter turn. Snug and a quarter turn. You know, it's ABS, it's pretty solid. It's not gonna push out of the way, you know, like PLA or any of that stuff, so we're good there. Okay, let's line these up. There we go. Now you can see the wall where the sound baffling was from when I used to stream games. Okay, so snug and a quarter. There we go. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to move your head like that. I'm guessing it's going to tell me to do the other side now. Slide into place. I don't know how slidier into place here I could be. Okay, so this is a slide into place as well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to slide into place. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pull these out to here, and we'll just slide into place. We'll get 2 bolts attached. We'll get the other 2 bolts attached, and we'll just slide it into place. Oh, fall on the floor there, little extrusion. Wow, that's crazy. That slid into place like unbelievably well. Didn't say anything about tightening the bolts. That's pretty tight. Okay, now. This side over here. See, I didn't want to loosen this too much because it's into plastic threads, eh? Okay. We can do this better. And it's like, can you? Can you really? I don't think you can. Oh, yeah. There you go. Screwing them up already. Oh, that was dumb. Now you're trapped there. Huh? Why no bolts in the bottom? I don't get it. Ah, that's why. So we're working on this corner right now. Just trying to get that tightened up. I'm going to try to find the part we need. Okay. I'm not using a Hall effect sensor. Oops. I think this is what they're talking about. Remove the highlighted part. Okay. I obviously screwed up because one of these M5s needs to be an M3. But there's no way it wants to come out. Roll in, but not roll out. Dum dum. Look what you've done. Wow. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. My God, I just trashed the bottom of it. What am I talking about? I would have done that no matter what, I'm sure. They do mention it, it is in the instructions, but it's not highlighted in any way. So I didn't even notice that when I read through all the instructions before I started this. It's just destroyed. And really hard to get in here. It's not rolling peanuts at all. Not on an LDO frame. Not at all. Very frustrating. Like every single one of these that I'm going to do are going to be like this. Okay, now that one's jammed. I guess that's closer than not in there. No, it's not closer than not in there. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically been my problem ever since the coating on the LDO frames is a nice coating, but it very, very, very slightly changes everything. I can't get that out of there now. It's absolutely jammed there. There's no way for me to roll that out. And that one's in there now. But yeah, that's That's happened to me on 2 LDO frames so far. So we need a 16 and a 3.5. So maybe buying an LDO frame and another kit is not a good mix. Again, you never know. I should go check my own rolling nuts and see if they're any different. I could never know until I did the experiment. What was that, man? Okay, there we go. I will Am I supposed to be putting a magnet in this? I don't think so, eh? This is just going to end up being the end stop without a magnet. And return. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be much more careful. This little thing is a problem because that's where the rails go. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about that, but I might have to do something about that. Let's move this around to here. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a piece in here. D-extrusion. I guess D would be D1 that fits. Yeah, you look like D to me. Now, these are M5 pointing out. Okay. These are M3s. So let's not put those in there. But this is going to be easier because I'm just going to stick them in the end. Why does that look just absolutely off? shouldn't use it. Okay. I should have read the instructions more recently. I read the instructions like weeks and weeks and weeks ago to figure out what to put in the bags. Okay, so there's the bottom done, or is it? No, I meant to change this again. Oops. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. So, with that there. There we go. So these are M510s again. Put that M516 away, or I'll wonder what I forgot. We're going to get this all nice and centered. Right, aren't you? Come on, just be lined up so that I don't have to think. There we go, lined up. Yay! Oh. Second time, charm. go. Now, I want that about the same distance away each side. Just for, you know, the purposes of symmetry and sanity. How to keep your sanity. Okay. So there was more to this kit, more to this that I was planning on doing. But of course, I ordered the Trident backers in March. They've been stuck at Canadian Customs since 5 days after I ordered them, and AliExpress has refused to do anything until like a few days ago. April, May. I'm like, wow. Like it's obviously been something's gone wrong. Somebody's done some paperwork wrong, and yeah, they've just said, nope, this isn't coming in here, and they probably sent it back, or asked if it would be paid to be sent back. And of course, the answer to that was no. Okay, rear brace. It is blue, from what I've been told. Don't think it's going to be in here. That doesn't look like the bag the rear brace would be in. Though I think I messed up some of this blue stuff when I laid it all out, took pictures. This looks so much more like printhead stuff, but then we got the odd thing in here for the, oh, this is, okay, that's why. It should be in here. But, you know, I got multiple everything here because I don't know if I was going to get what generic chain you're going to get. But I got IGUS and generics, because you could get a generic one that looks like an IGUS. Is this yellow? Doesn't look like it. What have I done? Have I missed a part? Could I possibly have missed a part? You know what? I have a better idea. Trident, manual, and the manual. Okay, I'm gonna just basically put that tape in this bed. Okay. Now I know what I'm looking for. Why can't I see it from here and understand what it is? Okay, whatever. Oh, there. Why is it in here? I don't know. This is all hot end stuff. Wow. Bags and bags of plastic. I have two more boxes of bags of plastic. One has the Ender 3 switch wire conversion all ready to go. All I need for that is the bolts and the key back. I'll be building that next month. Oh, and the bearings. And then after that, I've got the. I put that back. How did I put that back? I did. I put it back. I have the Ender 3. The Legacy build. That is going to take a little more searching around for stuff, but I think I've got everything nailed down, but the it's all right. Got it right. M510s. Oh. Let me see. Oh, yeah. But I guess it is. I really wish they would have told me before I put that other one in. Oh, that one in fine. Come on, stay in there. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know what's what here. Is it both 510? Or are they both 516s? So there we go, that's the information I'm looking for. thinking this might be easier. That. Easier for everybody to see. Wrong way. Wrong. Okay, so this is what we're gonna. There. Just finger tight. Yeah, don't want this tight. That's it. There we go. That's pretty solid. What did I do with those? Oh yeah, that's 90. Okay, so they're saying flip the printer on its head. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, we're at linear rail preparation time. And 3.5 hours. Let's get those rails open. And see if we can get those prepped. Of course, in order to do so, I'm going to actually take this down. Okay, so there we go. Got some coverage here. I have some IPA. Need it. This could be enough. All ready to go. There should be 6 rails. Gantry rails, Z rails. Wow, that's chunky. Z rails, gantry rails. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Can't complain. So, what we need to do here, basically force grease into the rails as we move. As we move this way, it's going to pull that way. So if I try to do that, see the grease going in where the wheels are. Side. which I knew was going to happen. I'm prepared. It's really bad and difficult to get it to do this. And I don't know why. It's like it's clumpy. It's got a clump stuck in it. It is kind of clumpy, actually. Let's let air in. Oh my God. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Here. And of course there's the other thing you can do to get grease in there. Works pretty easy. Because that just warms up this super lube stuff, and it actually becomes very liquidy. But then the rest of the rail doesn't get warm. Okay, now clean up this mess. I'm not cleaning the actual rail, I'm cleaning the back of it where it's going to connect the in this case. Now we're going to put on or take care of the Y and Y and keep on telling you not to do it. Keep on doing it. And here's of course the 12 gantry. Now, I really don't, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, this is going to be the life and death of your printer. I don't agree with that at all. I'm thinking that most people are not going to use their printers like I do. Like, I literally, my 2.4 I built in January, and it's got 1,300 hours of printing on it already. So I print a lot, and I don't think, oh wow, that looks amazing. I don't think for most people, even skipping this step would probably be unnoticeable. The only thing is, if you have stainless steel rails, guess there's that. Guess I'm supposed to do that first. Nice. You can really tell there's grease in that one. Oh, same with that. Okay. So we've got ourselves our why looking at the instructions, I think what's coming up next is attaching these to the printer. We've got a thing about linear rails, and yeah, what we'll be just flipping everything over, dropping in some M3T nuts into the side, and attaching this. But I'm gonna split today's stream into two pieces. I'm gonna go and cook the pizza, and I'll be back in about, I would guess, it's 2:45 right now. I think I'll be back by about 5. A little over 2 hours. And we will go to the next steps. I don't want to waste time. And right now I'm feeling okay because I have shingles. Did I choke? So, and well, chicken pox, but COVID is what gave it opportunity to come out, or it should. I don't shingles. Well, I guess that's a dumb thing to say. That's not how it works. Well, it does somewhat. As you get older, the chances are higher. But hey, I've discovered that COVID will get you there. So I am going to clean up this mess, get some stuff done, eat some food, and I will be back in 2 hours. We'll start a stream, and we will get the linear rails, because basically, you know, my goal here was frame, and we got frame and motors on. So right now we're laughing. We're way ahead of the game. I didn't know it was a game. So get rid of that. I'm gonna pull the frame up here. We'll take a quick look at where we're at. I didn't need the IPA at all. I didn't get grease all over myself this time. Yay! So, Got our frame. We'll be attaching this, this, I'm gonna have to fix that damage I did. And then it'll be Z. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll be back in a new stream later this week. For those that watch, thank you. And hope to see you again. Later, everyone.